so I don't know if y'all saw, there is a clip floating around with Kylie Jenner and Khloe Kardashian talking about Kylie reconnecting with Jordyn, or letting the world know that her and Jordyn have been cool this whole time and they're not beefed up like the world thought that they were. And I just couldn't let that go without saying what I have to say. If y'all don't watch the show, go look for the clip, because I don't watch the show anymore either. But the clip is out there. And basically, Kylie said it was like a weight lifted off of her. She's just happy that everyone now knows that her and Jordyn are cool, so they can kind of stop this narrative. It's you know, it's done. It's over with. Khloe was just basically saying, oh, I never forced my sister to stop being friends with anyone. Like, I've always told her that she could be friends with whomever she wants. She shouldn't have to stop being friends with anyone because of me. And she just feels as though the internet is the reason for all of this talk. We just make shit up and we're wrong. And this is a whole bunch of BS, ma'am. So back when everything went down, okay, the people that know me in real life, y'all know, y'all follow me on Twitter, on my other Twitter page. Y'all know that I was not pleased with what was happening, okay? I guess we should take it back. Let me just give y'all my opinion. So, y'all remember, Khloe was dating Tristan. They had already had their baby girl. And it was looking like they was probably not together, but Khloe didn't want nobody to know they weren't together, so they were still dealing with each other in some kind of way. He had already been exposed for cheating on her while she was pregnant. Y'all remember, it was a lot going on. So y'all remember when Khloe first got with Tristan, he had a girlfriend who was pregnant. Her name is Jordyn Craig. Now, Jordyn Craig she is a gem. Because when I say that lady never speaks, she never says nothing. No matter what is said about her, she keeps her mouth closed. But she was definitely together with Tristan when he got together with Khloe. And Khloe had no regard for that lady. I mean, I get that life is not always just clean. Sometimes it gets messy. I get it. But Khloe, you were gallivanting with this man while that lady was at home pregnant. And he lied to you and said he wasn't with her. His mama vouched that they wasn't together. You say his lawyer told you they wasn't together. You thought you was doing something that was right. And my thing is, okay, if you wanted to pursue a relationship with a man, pursue the relationship with the man. But did you have to be everywhere in matching costumes and furs, vacationing while this girl is at home pregnant? She not in the position that she could date nobody and move on with her life. She's sitting there with a gut full of that man's baby, and y'all were everywhere, paparazzi catching y'all. And because we have never seen your sister pregnant, we know that y'all know how to dodge paparazzi. You chose not to. You threw it all in that girl's face. So back to 2019. Tristan's having a party. Jordyn is there. Jordyn is being a little too friendly with her best friend's sister's baby daddy. Because I do not think that Khloe and Tristan were together at the time. But whatever. You're being a little too friendly. You're being a little flirty. And let's be real. We've all been young. We have all been in a situation where we're feeling ourselves. We looking good. And we like the attention of a man that maybe we shouldn't want the attention from. But we like getting the little bit of the attention. But you know not to take it too far. That grown man kissed that girl. She's way younger than you. She is your girlfriend or baby mama's baby sister's best friend. You as a man should feel some type of shame to not want to talk to your girlfriend's baby sister's best friend. That's nasty. So I'm sorry, I'm putting more of the blame on Tristan. Tristan is one of those people that walk around and think everybody wanted him. And he probably thought he was doing that girl a little favor by giving her a kiss. He thought that little girl wanted him because he thinks every girl wants him. And Jordyn shouldn't even have been at that party. She acknowledged that. She shouldn't have been there. She was being a little too friendly with you. Real life, what happened was, Jordyn was behaving how she had seen the Kardashians and Jenner's girls behave. She was doing what she saw them do. She thought because she thought she was one of them. She thought that she was one of them. She thought that she could do what she's seen them do many a times. I just told y'all about how Khloe got with Tristan to begin with. Then you have Khloe walking out of a party or a club with Trey Songz when she used to be really good friends with Lauren London. You have Kylie was with Travis Scott. Travis Scott used to be with Justine. Justine was really good friends with Kendall. Khloe then got with two of Trina's exes, and they supposed to be all good friends. James Harden and French Montana, even though they try to rewrite history on that one. But we know. And the very best one, Kylie getting with Tyga while Tyga was still engaged in living with Black China. While Black China is supposed to be besties with Kim. Kylie never got any smoke for that. Kylie never got any smoke for that. And I was telling my bestie earlier how I remember before we even had any proof that Kylie and Tyga were an item. Tamar Braxton called it out. She was on The Real. And she called it out. She said that Tony was neighbors with Tyga and Kylie. And she was like, that little girl always over there at his house. Kylie was young. I remember even when they did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Kylie was the one who threw the ice on Tyga. Why are you a young teenage girl over at his house wearing a bikini top? His fiance is besties with your sister. Nobody ever gave Kylie any smoke for that. When I say that Kris Jenner did her big one with protecting Kylie in that moment, and that's her daughter, she gonna do what she gotta do. But Kylie was protected. So when the people jump on Jordyn Woods' back, I'm not having none of that. I'm not having none of it. I don't like how they treated Jordyn. I do not care. Was Jordyn wrong for being at that party at Tristan's house? Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, was she wrong for flirting with him? Abso-freaking-lutely. It wasn't right. But it's no different than what you guys have done. Shoot, I was telling y'all the other day how I was watching the O.J. Simpson documentary, and they were saying how Kris Jenner was playing go-between for Nicole Brown Simpson and O.J. Simpson when they first met, and she was only 18 years old. And he was married to his first wife, Marguerite, and she was pregnant. And Kris Jenner, Kris Kardashian at the time, you was playing matchmaker between them. This was a 30-year-old man who was married with 2 kids and 1 on the way. And you were playing go-between for him and an 18-year-old Nicole Brown. Y'all do trifling stuff has been going on in y'all family for years. It's okay when y'all do it. It's never okay when anyone else does it. And that's the problem that a lot of us had with it. Because a lot of people are like, oh, y'all just don't like the Kardashians. Baby, when the Kardashians came on the scene, I was one of their #1 fans. Okay, I supported the Kardashians. I watched every show, every spinoff. I did everything. I supported those girls, okay? But when they started acting foolishly, I'm going to withdraw my support, okay? I'm going to say how I feel. And I don't think that it's fair that you guys can do certain things and then you don't want no one to say nothing to you about it. Y'all create these full narratives so that you guys can escape accountability, but then 21-year-old Jordyn gets held to the fire. She gets held accountable for something that you guys have never been accountable for. Khloe, you've done this to several women, and no one has checked you about it. But you want to check Jordyn? 21-year-old Jordyn. Y'all had Larsa, who was damn near 50, attacking Jordyn, who's young enough to be her daughter. Hell yeah, the internet has something to say about it. Khloe, Kim, Malika, and Larsa, they OD'd on the way they was coming after the girl. It was wrong. It was wrong, especially Larsa. Larsa, you are grandmother. You got 3 kids that could make you a grandmother any day now. And you were picking on this girl. I ain't never gonna forget that. Malika, who was involved with 2 different married men, fixed her mouth to get on the internet to talk her shit. Got on the show and was talking her shit. You've been with 2 married men. You need to be quiet. Did you forget the videos that Kim and Malika them was making talking about don't mess with her man? Are you for real? The internet did it or y'all did it? Then y'all had Kamora Lee Simmons on an episode and tried to blame everything and put it on her. Soon after that happened, her daughter was caught up in some mess. Messing with the dude, what was his name? Ray Shermer and his crazy girlfriend. Y'all tried to destroy that girl, and when it did not work, now y'all have egg on y'all face, y'all embarrassed, and y'all feel like the fools that you all are, all of you. And Kylie, the only one that get a little bit of grace because she was like, y'all, can y'all cut it out? She tried to tell y'all to stop messing with her friend. But she don't really deserve that much grace because she should have been vocal. She should have been the main one on the internet telling everybody to back up off of Jordyn. So she only get just a little bit of grace in my book. 5 years later, Tristan is still embarrassing you, Khloe. He's still playing on your top. He's still making you look like the dummy that you are. And now you're like, oh, I don't even know why everyone is still carrying around this narrative. The internet made it up. Girl, be for real. Because when I tell you your tweet is still up when you said that girl broke up your family. You guys tried to block her interview from the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all tried to take this girl down and it didn't work. God let y'all know he loved her just like he loved y'all. And y'all embarrassed. And y'all should be shamed. Y'all should be shamed how y'all tried to take that girl down. Y'all should be. Talking about the internet. Baby, nah, you're not going to blame that on the internet. You need to blame it on yourself. You need to blame it on yourself because you were a pick-me-sha. And you're still a pick-me-sha. That man has been tap dancing on your lace front this whole time, Khloe. But you're not ashamed enough to cut him loose. You're big mad that the internet keeps reminding you of your L. And the L's you continue to take because you keep this man around. How many babies he done had on you now?
15.
At this point, Khloe just needs to apologize to Jordyn so we all can move on from this. So apologize. Apologize to this girl so you can be free from this curse. That's why your looks are going south. It's the grudge that you're holding on to this girl. She didn't do nothing to you. She moved away from y'all, and God has been showing up and showing out in her life. Okay, she's been living her best life ever since she got away from y'all. Y'all say there's no Kardashian curse, but girl, at this point, we don't believe you. But yeah, Khloe, girl, you can hang up. I know y'all are, notorious for spinning a narrative, but girl, it won't work this time because we remember what y'all did. We remember what y'all did, okay? I'm not finna sit up here and play no games. I do not like when girls do messy stuff like this, messing with somebody's baby daddy. I don't like it. But you people should never talk about that. You should never try to hold anyone accountable for that because you guys don't own up for the stuff that you guys have done. And everything that you guys have done is public. I mean, even the black men were jumping up to defend Jordyn. Now, you know you have crossed the line when the black men are joining the conversation to air y'all out. Even Richie D, Rich Dollars jumped in and was like, oh, no. Y'all not going to jump on this girl head. Y'all did too much. Own it. Y'all went too far. It's beautiful that y'all wanted to have each other's back. It's lovely that y'all wanted to have each other's back and be there for one another. But to jump on Jordyn's head the way that you guys all did at once, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. The same week that kiss happened, we see Tristan hand in hand with a whole nother woman that don't look nothing like you. We see him at dinner. He posting stories at dinner with a whole nother girl. A whole nother girl. But y'all rode on Jordyn's back for too long. When you just needed to acknowledge that you chose the wrong man. You chose the wrong man, girl. We are never going to forget how the Kardashian fans were sending Jordyn's baby sister death threats. How old was that girl? Like 12? She was 12. Like they could not leave their homes because of that situation. And you want to blame the internet? The internet? Y'all incited the internet to do that shit. Y'all did that. When Kim was like, she feeds her whole family off of what Kylie has given to her. Y'all said and did these things. Even after you saw how nasty the internet was attacking Jordyn, y'all still went through with filming that episode, blaming Jordyn for everything that happened. Like that man wasn't itching to get away from you, Khloe. That man didn't want nothing to do with you, Khloe. Why did you guys have a brand new baby? It's during the off season. He's back in LA. Why is he renting a different home? Why is he not in the house with you to help you with the midnight feedings and the changing of the diapers? Why wasn't he at home with you, Khloe, and y'all newborn baby? He instead rented a house somewhere far away from you. And you want to blame all of that on Jordyn. Girl, that was really pathetic. You're going to have to live with what you did. You're going to have to live with it. You need to just apologize and own it and say, look, I made a wrong choice in picking of a man. He was no good to me. He did to me way worse than he did every other woman. This the L I got to take. Wasn't he messing with Larsa when you got with him? And you got the nerve. You showed your behind. You embarrassed yourself. Just own it at this point. I guarantee you life will be different. Life will be different. Whatever hold that man got on you, you will be free from it if you would just apologize to how you treated. If you would just apologize for how you treated that girl. But anyways, I'm glad that you know what, everything happens for a reason. As bad as it was for Jordyn, baby, God flipped that around and made that her biggest blessing. Cause she wouldn't have been all of this. All this beautiful life that she's living right now, if she was still under y'all thumb, it probably wouldn't be. This probably would not be her life. Cause one of y'all would have snatched her man by now. But anyways, and don't think we forgot. Didn't y'all try to hook Kendall up with Jordyn's ex-boyfriend? See, the trifling stuff that y'all did, that stuff always comes back. But anyways, that's all I had to say. That's a lot. I got way more to say, but this video is getting too long. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for listening.